Welcome to our podcast on advanced industrial design, focusing on heavy equipment. I'm Amira, and joining me today is Jamal. We'll be discussing the intricate process of designing and drawing the windows for a front-loader cab.
Thanks, Amira. It's great to be here. As we delve into this topic, it's important to note that the seemingly simple task of drawing 5 windows in a front-loader cab involves a complex interplay of ergonomics, safety considerations, and aesthetic design principles.
Absolutely, Jamal. Let's start by considering the overall structure of the cab. In most front-loader designs, the cab is a compact, roughly cuboid structure positioned behind the boom arm and above the chassis. The challenge lies in maximizing visibility while maintaining structural integrity.
That's right, Amira. When we approach the task of drawing these 5 windows, we're not just sketching random shapes. Each window serves a specific purpose and must adhere to strict safety standards. Let's break down the process, starting with the front windshield.
Good idea, Jamal. The front windshield is typically the largest of the 5 windows. When drawing it, we need to consider the curvature that not only enhances the operator's field of view, but also improves the cab's aerodynamics and structural strength. It's usually a single piece of laminated safety glass, often with a slight forward lean to reduce glare.
Excellent point about the curvature, Amira. Moving on to the side windows, we generally have 2 on each side of the cab. These are crucial for peripheral vision, especially when maneuvering in tight spaces. When drawing these, it's important to consider the shape of the cab and how the windows fit into the overall design.
Indeed, Jamal. The side windows often have a trapezoidal shape, wider at the top and narrower at the bottom, following the contour of the cab. This design not only looks aesthetically pleasing, but also maximizes the operator's view of the ground near the machine.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the 5th window, which is typically located on the rear of the cab. This window is crucial for reversing and monitoring the rear attachments of the loader. When drawing this, we need to consider potential obstructions like the engine compartment or counterweights.
Great observation, Jamal. The rear window is often smaller than the others and may have a more irregular shape to fit around these obstructions. It's also worth noting that in some designs, this window might actually be a camera display to enhance rear visibility.
Excellent point, Amira. As we draw these windows, we should also consider the materials and treatments. Modern front-loader windows often incorporate features like UV protection, noise reduction, and even heating elements for defrosting.
Absolutely, Jamal. These features can be subtly indicated in our drawings through the use of different line weights or shading techniques. It's also crucial to consider the framing of the windows. The A-pillars, B-pillars, and roof structure need to be robust enough to meet rollover protection standards while being as slim as possible to minimize blind spots.
That's a great point about the pillars, Amira. When drawing these, we need to strike a balance between representing their strength and minimizing their visual impact. It's also worth mentioning that some modern designs incorporate split A-pillars or use clever geometry to improve visibility around these necessary structural elements.
Excellent addition, Jamal. As we wrap up our discussion, it's clear that drawing 5 windows in a front-loader cab is far more complex than it might initially seem. It requires a deep understanding of ergonomics, safety regulations, material science, and aesthetic design principles.
Absolutely, Amira. It's a perfect example of how industrial design combines form and function. Each line we draw represents a careful balance between visibility, safety, and manufacturability. It's this attention to detail that ensures the operator can work efficiently and safely in various challenging environments.
Well said, Jamal. To our listeners, we hope this discussion has given you a new appreciation for the complexity behind seemingly simple design elements in heavy equipment. Remember, every line in your technical drawings tells a story and serves a purpose. Thank you for tuning in to our podcast on architectural details in heavy equipment design.
Thank you, Amira, and thanks to all our listeners. Until next time, keep designing, keep innovating, and never underestimate the importance of a well-placed window.